Hello viewers, this is a tutorial on how to automate pin scraper on Pinterest using Socinator. With this, you can easily search, filter, and scrape targeted pins on Pinterest. Let's start with the Accounts Manager screen from where we can navigate to configure the accounts. To do that, right-click on your Pinterest account and hit Go to Tools. It will take you to the Account Configuration screen. You can also see the available activities which can be automated on Pinterest through Socinator. Let's scroll to the right and click Pin Scraper. This is very useful as it makes it faster and easier to scrape a number of pins within a period of time while narrowing them down in the process. There are several configuration categories for pin scraper activity. Let's begin with the first one, Search Query. As the name suggests, Search Query allows you to command the software on how to search targeted pins to scrape. There are two important sections, Query Type and Query. Query Type defines how you want to search the pin. You can select the query type by clicking the drop-down button. Once you have chosen your query type, enter the query either manually by typing in this area, or you may click this button to import from CSV or text file. Select the right file and click Open. When you're done, click the Add Queries to the List button and it will be added to the queries list over here. To show you how this works, let's test each query type. For keywords, let's input pets, for example. Click Add. So Socinator will search related pins containing this keyword. Next, we have Custom Users. For this one, we need a specific Pinterest user. Let's say this Pinterest account, for example. Copy the Pinterest username over here, cutiepoocom, paste it in the query box, and click Add. So this will target this specific Pinterest user's pins. Next, we have Custom Board. For this one, we need a specific Pinterest board. Let's say this cat's board, for example. Copy the board URL here, paste it in the query box, and click Add. This will target the pins on this specific Pinterest board. Next, we have Custom Pin. For this one, we need a specific Pinterest pin. Let's say this one, for example. Copy the pin URL here, paste it in the query box, and click Add. So this will target this specific Pinterest pin. Next, we have Socinator Publisher Campaign. This depends on the campaigns you have published using Socinator. You can view them in the Socio Publisher tab over here. Simply copy the campaign ID of your choice and paste it in the query box over here. Then click Add. Next, we have Own Followers. This will target the pins of your Pinterest followers. No need to input anything on the query box. Simply click Add. Next, we have Own Followings. This time, it will target the pins of the users you're following on Pinterest. Again, no need to input anything on the query box, just click Add. Finally, we have Newsfeed. This will target the pins that appear on your Pinterest newsfeed. Click Add. You can add several query types and queries depending on your preferences. If you want to delete a query from the list, simply click the trash bin button on the right side of the query you want to remove. Let's say you want to delete the first one, click it, and it's gone. The next configuration category is Job Configuration. This allows us to choose the speed at which an account should scrape pins. We have already created a few activity speed configurations which you can use, like slow with an average daily activities of 833, medium with 1,250, fast with 1,666, or super fast with 2,083. Super fast is not recommended for new or real accounts. If you want to define your own speed settings, click Advanced Settings. Delay between each operation is the number of seconds between each pin is scraped. Delay between jobs is the number of minutes the software should pause after scraping the number of pins you set in number of pins scraped per job. Number of pins scraped per job will allow you to specify the number of pins to scrape per job or per cycle. You may also specify the number of pins to scrape per hour, per day, and per week. Click this box to increase each day with a specific number until it reaches another custom number of max pin scrape per day. You can also create a daily schedule under day of the week when to operate. This is very useful if you want to keep scraping pins even when you're asleep or busy doing other things. If you don't want to operate on, let's say, Monday, click the trash bin button under Monday and it's gone. You can add multiple time frames in one day. Simply click the day you want to configure, Monday for example, provide the start and end time, let's say 12 a.m. to 1:59 a.m. and click add interval and it's added. Let's add another one on the same day. Let's say 2 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. Click add interval. So as you can see, we can have several schedules in one day. You may save these time settings by clicking create favorite. Let's call it Pinterest Pin Scraper. Click save. We can then open it by clicking select favorite time and choosing Pinterest Pin Scraper. The next tool is Pin Filter. This allows us to filter the pins we want to scrape on Pinterest. The first one will allow you to specify the number of comments on the pins that you want to target, let's say 10 to 20. Next, you can specify how many times the pin has been tried, let's say 10 to 20. Next, we have pin type, so you can choose to ignore either images or videos. Let's ignore pins that are videos. Next, we have caption blacklists. So these are the words that should not be in the caption of the pins we want to target. Let's say you're not into politics, for example. Type it in this area. You may clear using the clear all button and it's gone. You may also import from CSV or text file. Select the right file and click open. When you're done, click save. The next one is the opposite of the previous one, caption whitelist. These are the captions that should be on the pins that you want to target. Let's say you're into pets, type it. Again, you may clear or import using these buttons, and when you're done, click save. The last tool is other configurations. With this one, you can download the photo or the pin after scraping them if you check this box. So you can select the folder path where you want to download it. The default folder path will be on your documents. If you want a different folder path, just click the select folder button and select the folder path of your choice. When you're satisfied with all the configurations and are ready to start scraping pins on Pinterest, let's scroll up and click save. Success. After saving, let's click the status button to make it active. To view the pins that you have scraped, click the reports button over here. Now, let me show you another option in automating pin scraper on Pinterest using Socinator. This one allows us to create campaigns, which is perfect for multiple accounts. To start, let's go to the upper right corner of the app and click the social drop-down button and select Pinterest. This will take us to the Accounts tab. Let's switch to the Scraper tab and select Pin Scraper on the left side of the app. Here we can name our campaign. Let's call it Pinterest Pin Scraper. For our search query, let's select keywords as our query type and input pets in the query box. Click Add. For job configuration, let's select Slow. For pin filter, let's ignore videos. And for other configurations, let's download photo after scraping. When you're ready, let's click the blue button, select Account or Accounts. In this part, you can select multiple Pinterest accounts. Since you only have one account right now, let's go with that by checking the box and click Save. After saving, let's click the red button, Create Campaign. If you want to proceed, click your account and the Save button. This will automatically bring us to the Campaigns tab, where you can see that we have successfully created our Pinterest Pin Scraper campaign. Click the status button to pause the campaign, and the action button over here will allow us to edit, duplicate, or delete the campaign. To view the pins you have scraped, click the report button over here. And that's it for this tutorial. I hope you learned a lot, and thank you so much for watching.